Okay, good morning all of you. Today we'll discuss the photochemical reactions. Okay, already we completed endothermic, exothermic, different type of reactions. Now we see one more a different type of reaction, that is photochemical reactions. So in the name itself it's saying photo. Photo means it indicates the light. The photo word indicates here light. Means this reaction takes place by absorbing the sunlight. By absorbing the sunlight or diffused sunlight. So generally we use the word sunlight. Sunlight means direct the open air lo sunlight direct ga padte. That is called normal sunlight. If in the room temperature also nothing but due to the sunlight. So but inside the room, okay, inside the shelter unte, that is called a diffused sunlight. Okay, in the presence of sunlight or in the presence of diffused sunlight, some chemical reaction takes place. There is no using of electricity, no using of catalyst, no using of heating, just by adding them in presence of the light. Okay, the reaction takes place. So that type of reactions are called photochemical reactions. Okay, and that reaction does not takes place in the dark. So dark lo unte reactions avvavani. So now we see. So already we know the photochemical reaction lo. What is the photosynthesis reaction? Photosynthesis reaction generally takes place where they takes place. They takes place in plants. Okay. So there is a carbon dioxide. So first we write the definition so that the reactions takes place with absorption. With absorption means nothing but taking. With absorption of light energy. Light energy means generally sunlight or diffused sunlight. Absorption of light are called photochemical reactions. Are called photochemical reactions. Here the general important thing is photosynthesis reaction is the best example for that type of a reaction. So what is the photosynthesis reaction? The carbon dioxide and the water directly will hit the sunlight. Okay. And what is the compulsory thing? So it is a reversible reaction. So what is the compulsory thing in it? In the presence of chlorophyll. In the presence of chlorophyll only it takes place. So chlorophyll means the green color pigment. The green color pigment present in the leaves of the plants. Okay, plants. For example, our blood is present in red color. So blood is in red. Why? Due to the presence of hemoglobin in it. In the same way, why the plant leaves are green color? Due to the presence of chlorophyll pigment. Okay. In the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll, there is a formation of glucose and the releases oxygen. Now this balances 6 carbons, 12 hydrogens, then what are oxygens? 12, 18, 6, okay, 18. So as it is a standard reaction, we must indicate that physical states. Here it is glucose. So in the absence of sunlight, in the absence of chlorophyll, it does not take place. In the absence of sunlight, in the absence of chlorophyll, it does not take place. Means the here important factor is sunlight. That's why it is the best example for photochemical reaction. Next we see some some other examples. This is the natural reaction. So next see one more example. So the reaction between hydrogen and chlorine. Hydrogen chloride is also called hydrochloric acid. Just balance it to HCl, already balanced it. So the formed HCl is the compulsory thing is sunlight. So it is an exothermic reaction, you know that. Here important thing is this reaction takes place in the presence of sunlight is very fast. Okay. See, in the absence of sunlight means if you take them just to combine the hydrogen gas and chlorine gas. So in the dark there is no reaction takes place. But in the normal light means diffused light, direct go open air lo pettukunna diffused air lo diffused sunlight lo petthe the reaction is somewhat slow reaction. But open air lo direct ga sunlight petthe the reaction is very fast. So here we can understand the effect of that sunlight. Okay. So what is the importance of this reaction is in dark. So it does not takes place. Okay. Next, if you take in diffused sunlight, okay. So general sunlight means we say direct sunlight. Diffused sunlight means inside the shelter we call it a diffused sunlight. Okay. In diffused sunlight, in diffused sunlight, it is slow. And in direct sunlight, so direct sunlight we use the word sunlight. Okay, in direct sunlight the reaction is very fast, vigorously and explosive, very fast reaction అవుతుంది. Okay, so a violent reaction very fast, and fast and violent. So మనం violent, very fast reaction ఎంత fast indicate చేయడానికి with the word violent, చాలా violent గా అవుతుంది. Means within fraction of seconds లో complete అవుతుంది. So next we take one more example. So next to one more natural reaction. We know the ozone layer. Okay, we know the ozone layer. Where it is present? Where it is present in the atmosphere? In our atmosphere, it present at the stratosphere. Okay, normal as around us, Earth around some kilometers per the normal atmosphere. Okay, and above that, so very far to our atmosphere, there is a presence of stratosphere is present. Stratosphere. The stratosphere, what is the importance of stratosphere is it contains ozone gas. It contains ozone gas. In the stratosphere, ozone, O3 and is called the ozone gas. Okay, what is the purpose? What is the importance of that ozone gas? in the stratosphere around our earth is it stops the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. Okay, for example, just take it as the earth. Okay, ఇది నార్మల్ అట్మాస్ఫియర్ అనుకుందాం. ఓకే, మన ఎర్త్ చుట్టూ ఉన్న అట్మాస్ఫియర్. సో దానికి ఇంకా బిగ్ చాలా హైయెస్ట్ ఏముంటుందంటే ఇట్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ స్ట్రాటోస్ఫియర్. సే ఇట్ ఈస్ ద స్ట్రాటోస్ఫియర్. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ ద యూజ్ ఆఫ్ ది స్ట్రాటోస్ఫియర్ అంటే ఈ స్ట్రాటోస్ఫియర్ ఏం చేస్తుంటే సన్ లైట్ నుంచి నార్మల్గా సన్ నుంచి వచ్చిన లైట్. ఓకే, ఈ సన్ లైట్ నుంచి మనకి డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ రేస్ వస్తాయి. ఓకే, ఆ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ రేస్లో ద డేంజరస్ రేస్ ఆర్ అల్ట్రావైలెట్ రేస్. సన్ నుంచి వచ్చే రేస్లో అల్ట్రావైలెట్ రేస్ ఆర్ డేంజరస్. సో అల్ట్రావైలెట్ రేస్ను స్టాప్ చేసేది ఏంటంటే దిస్ ఓజోన్ లేయర్ అంటాం దాన్ని. స్ట్రాటోస్ఫియర్లో ఉన్నది ఓజోన్ గ్యాస్. ఇట్ ఈస్ జస్ట్ లైక్ ఎ లేయర్. Okay, that ozone layer stops the ultraviolet radiations coming from the sun. Okay, so sun నుంచి మన డిఫరెంట్ లైట్ వస్తుంది. మన డైరెక్ట్గా ఎర్త్కి లైట్ వస్తుంది, ఇన్ఫ్రారెడ్ వస్తుంది, నెక్స్ట్ నార్మల్ విజిబుల్ రీజియన్. ఓకే, మనకు వచ్చే సన్లైట్ కాకుండా యాక్చువల్గా ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో కన్సిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ అల్ట్రావైలెట్ రేడియేషన్. ఓకే, ఈ అల్ట్రావైలెట్ రేస్ వస్తే సో ఇట్ కాజెస్ స్కిన్ క్యాన్సర్, ఓకే, ఐ డ్యామేజింగ్, సో డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉంటాయి. So naturally the ozone layer is stops that ultraviolet radiation coming from the sun to the earth. Means now we are safe at this earth is due to the ozone layer present in the stratosphere. Okay, so what is the which type of photochemical reaction takes place there? Means the ozone formed at the stratosphere is the combination of oxygens. Okay, the combination of oxygens in the presence of ultraviolets. Okay, ultraviolet radiations, or we can say light. Okay, ultraviolet rays antam general ga. In the presence of it is also reversible reaction. There is a formation of ozone takes place for balancing. Okay, the combination of three oxygens gives two ozones. Okay, so itla manaki ozones akkada form avutuntayi. It happens only due to the absorbing of ultraviolet radiation or rays coming from the sun. So it is also best example for photochemical reactions. Okay, main photosynthesis reaction at ozone layer, and normal chemical reactions. But there is one more chemical reaction. Just now we explained the H2Cl2 reaction. The one more chemical reaction is a reaction between methane. This is called methane. CH4 called methane. Next to chlorine. It is also gas. Methane also gas. In the presence of sunlight manam H nu and rastam. Okay, H nu is also indicates some energy, that is sunlight energy. Okay, ikkada replacement takes place. CH3Cl, one hydrogen outside వచ్చేస్తుంది forming HCl, and CH3Cl, remaining one Cl released one hydrogen combines forming HCl. So అట్లాగే sunlight లో ఉంచామనుకో రియాక్షన్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇక్కడ దాకా రియాక్షన్ we took into the dark. ఒక మన డార్క్ లో తీసుకొస్తే రియాక్షన్ విల్ బి స్టాప్డ్. అట్లాగే డార్క్ లో ఉంటే ఎక్కడ దాకా రియాక్షన్ అవుతుందంటే సో అగైన్ దీని డార్క్ లో ఉంచితే మళ్ళీ ఇన్ ద ప్రెజెన్స్ ఆఫ్ సన్లైట్ దిస్ CH3Cl ఆల్సో బికమ్స్ one more hydrogen is so I will write it separately. Okay, so that CH3Cl again react with chlorine in the presence of sunlight. Again one more hydrogen is replaced by chlorine. Replaced means already we know the replacement reaction. One atom is replaced by other atom. Here hydrogen is replaced by chlorine. Okay, hydrogen వెళ్ళిపోతుంది CH2 అవుతుంది. ఆ Cl ఆల్రెడీ వన్ ఉంది, ఇంకో Cl ఇక్కడ యాడ్ అవుతుంది. That is Cl2, again the formation of HCl. So ఇంకా సన్లైట్ లో ఉంచితే one more hydrogen can be released. H nu, the symbol is not V, not U. This symbol is called nu, nu. Okay, it's a Latin word. So CH2 symbol, CH2. One hydrogen again. One hydrogen replaced by chlorine. So HCl. So again the chloroform. This is called chloroform. Chloroform or chloroform. Again in the present, if it is present in the presence of sunlight, the reaction takes place continuously. So the hydrogen. So this is the final product in this reaction. So for example, మన reaction ఎక్కడ sunlight నుంచి మనం normal dark లోకి తీసుకొస్తే, so ఆ టైంలో reaction will be stopped. But if continuously it is present in the presence of sunlight, the overall reaction takes place. What is overall reaction means? The all hydrogens present in the methane are replaced by chlorine atoms one by one. CH ఇక్కడ one chlorine replace add అయింది. ఓకే, హైడ్రోజన్ ప్లేస్ లోకి వచ్చేసింది, యాడ్ అయింది ఇక్కడ. నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్ హైడ్రోజన్ is replaced by one more chlorine. Third hydrogen replaced by one more chlorine. So last four hydrogens also replaced by chlorines. That is the final product is called carbon tetrachloride. Okay, so this type of reaction takes place only in the presence of sunlight. Okay, so these are photochemical reactions. So next, so these are the best examples for photochemical reactions. Next, with the help of the sunlight, what is the one more general thing we can observe? So what is the one more general thing we observe is solar system. Okay, what is the solar light system? What is the solar lights? Solar light means they convert the sunlight into electrical energy. So that is also treated as a photochemical reaction. Okay, so simply we can write that one more example is, so the devices which converts the sunlight, into electrical energy. Okay, we know, I think all of you see that solar lights. Okay, the solar lights, so it's a free energy, treated as a free energy due to the sunlight. Okay, so there are some devices, మనం దానిపైన మనం జనరల్గా స్లాబ్స్ పైన, సో బిల్డింగ్స్ పైన we use some plates. Okay, they called as solar plates. ఆ solar plates ఏం చేస్తాయి అంటే, what is the purpose of that solar plates అంటే, they absorb the sunlight. సో సన్లైట్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేసి, సో దాన్ని బ్యాటరీస్లోకి ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ మోడల్లో స్టోర్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ సోలార్ లైట్. మీన్స్ నార్మల్గా డార్క్ మోడ్లో, డార్క్ టైంలో ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. డార్క్ టైంలో, నైట్ టైంలో, నార్మల్గా రైనీ టైంలో ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. మీన్స్ ఆ సోలార్ లైట్ కంపల్సరీ ఏం కావాలి మనకి, సన్ లైట్ అవసరం. ఓకే, సో దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫర్ photochemical reactions. So means solar system, or దాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే they are treated as photochemical cells. Photochemical cells. Okay, devices which converts the sunlight into electrical energy are called photochemical cells. Okay, means photochemical cells means normal the solar lights. Okay, solar lights, solar heaters. Okay, difference are there. Okay, this was about photochemical reaction and importance of the sunlight. Okay, now we see one more type of reactions. So here one more type of reactions are there called electrochemical reactions. So electrochemical reaction. So electrochemical reaction means, again in the name itself is there, electro means that takes place in the presence of electricity. By passing the electricity, and then no need to heat them. So direct గా మనం ఏవైతే రియాక్ట్ చేయాలనుకున్నామో వాటిని మిక్స్ చేసి we need to pass the current. Just current pass చేస్తే the reaction takes place. Okay, already we discussed about this in the conditions of a chemical change. In the condition of a chemical change topic law, we discussed it. Some reaction takes place just by passing the current. That reactions are called electrochemical reactions. So we can write the definition like this. Okay. The chemical reactions or the reactions which takes place with the absorption. Absorption means taking. Okay. With the absorption of electric current. Are called electrochemical reactions. Okay, there is very rare examples are present. Okay, for example, on the decomposition of water. So decomposition of water. So how water decomposed? The water decomposed and forming hydrogen and oxygen gas. Okay, normal heat. Here one important thing about this reaction is just balance it first. Okay, so ఇప్పుడు నార్మల్గా వాటర్ హీట్ చేస్తాం. సో వాటర్ హీట్ చేస్తే సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎవాపరేట్స్. నార్మల్గా వాటర్ మనం 100 హీట్ చేస్తూ బాయిల్ చేస్తాం. సో 100 degrees రీచ్ అవుతే సో స్లోగా అక్కడ నుంచి మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, వేపర్స్లో కన్వర్ట్ అవ్వడం స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో అక్కడ వేపర్స్ కూడా ఏంటి, నథింగ్ బట్ వాటర్ వేపర్స్ అంటాం. వీ కాంట్ ట్రీట్ దెమ్ యాజ్ H2 వేపర్స్ అండ్ O2 వేపర్స్. అంటే నువ్వు డైరెక్ట్గా H2 డైరెక్ట్ వాటర్ని హీట్ చేస్తే ఓకే, నార్మల్గా బర్నర్స్తో కానీ నార్మల్గా ఫర్ జనరల్ స్టవ్ పైన మనం హీట్ చేస్తాం వాటర్. ఓకే, సో అట్లా హీట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమైందంటే వాటర్ హీట్ అయితే ఇంకా ఓవర్ హీట్ చేస్తే ఇట్ బాయిల్స్. అట్లా ఇంకా ఓవర్ హీట్ చేస్తే ఒక 100 degrees రీచ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఏమవుతుంది, సో evaporation takes place. Okay, you know the evaporation, the conversion of liquid into vapors. The conversion of the liquid into vapors is called evaporation. So water మన 100 degrees వరకు హీట్ చేస్తే అక్కడ నుంచి నీకు స్టీమ్స్ ఫామ్ అవుతాయి. సో స్టీమ్ ఫామ్ వాటర్ ఫామ్లో H2 ఉన్నాయి, అక్కడ స్టీమ్స్ ఫామ్లో కూడా H2 అంటే స్టీమ్లో కూడా టోటల్ వాటర్ మాలిక్యూల్సే ఉంటాయి, కాకపోతే అవి గ్యాసెస్ స్టేట్లో ఉంటాయి. బట్ బై పాసింగ్ ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్, నువ్వు ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ పంపించిన అక్కడ వాటర్ హీట్ అవుతుంది, బట్ దెర్ ఈస్ ఎ రిలీజింగ్ ఆఫ్ హైడ్రోజన్ గ్యాస్ అండ్ ఆక్సిజన్ గ్యాస్ టేక్స్ ప్లేస్. ఓకే, నార్మల్ హీటింగ్తో ఈ రియాక్షన్ అవ్వదు, ఓన్లీ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ కరెంట్ పంపిస్తేనే దిస్ డీకంపోజిషన్ టేక్స్ ప్లేస్. And it is not a reversible reaction. So reverse of the reaction. electric current. You see the one more example, the decomposition of aluminium. So this is called a decomposition of water. Okay, decomposition of water. Okay, just write మీరు సైడ్ హెడింగ్ ఇక్కడ రాసిన తర్వాత రియాక్షన్ రాయండి. ఓకే, now one more example, that is decomposition of aluminium oxide. Aluminium oxide. Here again the formation of aluminium and oxygen. Let's balance it 3, 2. Okay, so here what are the solids? Aluminium is a metal solid. This is a molten state. Molten state means we study it as fused state. Okay, it is in liquid form. Okay, liquid form. So by passing of electricity, it is decomposed to aluminium metal and oxygen gas. Okay, so generally this reaction takes place in the using electric arc. So electric arc use చేసి దాంట్లో high temperature maintain చేస్తాం. So normal bowls లో అట్లా కాకుండా there is some specific operators are present to make this type of reactions. They known as electric arc. ఓకే, అంటే ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ యూజ్ చేసి మనం డీకంపోజ్ చేయడం, హీట్ చేయడం. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ట్రీటెడ్ యాజ్ ఎలక్ట్రోకెమికల్ రియాక్షన్స్. ఓకే, so tomorrow we see the combustion of reactions, or nothing but combustion reactions, which is very important. Here one more thing is you must maintain the notes properly. You must maintain the notes properly. It is very important for you. Okay.